On IMDb, Rouge Nada says Reservoir Dogs is an M clap, A clap, S clap, T clap, E clap, R clap, P clap, I clap, E clap, C clap, E clap. Oh, masterpiece.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
And we are back once again to talk Quentin Tarantino's first film, Reservoir Dogs.
Resi Dogs.
Yeah, I saw that. I was a little confused. The Resi Dogs. I hope that was a working title, right?
No, the title is what's not in parentheses. I put
What?
Resi Dogs in parentheses in the email. Are you talking about the email I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, no. That's not that's not part of the title of the song.
No, Resi Dogs. It was the working title of the movie.
Oh.
And then someone said, I think you should call it Reservoir Dogs.
Well, don't I have leg on my face?
Yep, you got my legs on your shoulders. And then Quentin Tarantino said, there's not a dog in this movie. And they said, you had the dogs.
And somebody said, I don't have a dog in this fight.
Very good. Very good. What is a reservoir dog? Questions.
Nice. Stay tuned, folks.
Andy, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired. But other than that, I'm good. What about you, Robbie?
I'm good. I'm not tired.
Oh, nice.
I don't sleep.
Hmm.
I grind.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
And that person on the bus goes, get off of me.
Yeah. You ever see those that grind culture, like those grind culture guys who are like, I split my day up.
3 days, 7 days in 1 day or some shit.
Yeah, like fuck you. Fuck you.
Like, what do you like? That's a guy who's never held a regular job.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
It's like you have to start off rich to do that. Because like I get up and I spend 3 hours doing this and then 3 hours doing this, and it's like, okay, but yeah, when I'm at work, I can't be like, okay, boss, I'm gonna do 3 hours doing this, 3 hours doing this. He's like, no, you're gonna do your job for 8 hours.
Yeah. Like when I was going to school, I was working, and I was doing a lot of my schoolwork on the clock. And eventually they like caught on, like they'd walk by and be like, what is that math? And I was like, oh no, I'm just researching. It was cool. And then that's when I was like, you know what? This is it really started to affect my performance at work, because they were like, yo, you're fucking up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry.
Math will do that to you.
Yeah.
Math will fuck you up.
Now I'm a guy with a different job.
Very good.
Yeah. So 1992, I was 1 year old.
Wow, I was 3.
Wow.
We're giving up too much information about ourselves. They're going to be on our asses.
Gonna be in our asses.
Oh, I can't wait.
Whoa. Would you say that 1992 was a big year for movies?
I'd say it was a pretty big year for movies.
Wow. Did I ask you how you were?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. All right.
I said I was good.
I didn't want to be rude. You know? Not trying to hurt any feelers.
Like I'm an ant, like I have feelers.
Yeah, you got little feelers.
Yeah.
Honey, I blew up the kid.
Yeah. Oh my god! It's funny when you get past all the gore.
Yeah.
It's a cute family movie until the child explodes.
Honey, I fed plastic explosive to the baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I blew that fucker up.
Honey, I blew up the kid. What is that about?
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna stand.
No.
Lawnmower Man. He was bit by a radioactive lawnmower.
Yep. Have you ever seen Lawnmower Man?
No, I've never even heard of it until I read it on this list.
It's Stephen King. It's a Stephen King adaptation.
So it definitely is about a man who got bit by a radioactive lawnmower.
No, it's about like it's kind of like it's got like a Matrix kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about like.
Do you want the blue lawnmower or the red lawnmower? He's at Home Depot. I can't figure it out.
You have to swallow one of these lawnmowers.
Morpheus?
So this is definitely a simulation because I don't know what's going on. Lethal Weapon 3. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Nice. Hey, ready? I'm gonna piss you off with this one. Dragon Ball Z, please return my cooler. It's about a guy who lent his cooler to a friend for a barbecue.
Cooler is Frieza's brother.
Oh, sweet.
His non-canon brother, because all the movies are non-canon.
Wow.
You know, up until, like 2014 or some shit. In case you were interested. I know you were interested.
I was. I was wondering. I was like, is that canon? And, I'm going to be honest. Every time I've watched Dragon Ball Z, I haven't seen a single canon.
Well, there's a
move called the Solar Beam Cannon, and he sucks the sun up through his hand, and he shoots it out his dick, and it fucking shoots all over, and the guy goes flying into a cave or some shit.
I want to argue, but you are mostly correct. So.
The Double O Kid, he must be very popular with the ladies.
Oh, because O is like an organism.
Very good. Yes, the Double Organism Kid. He's like, I've got a single cell organism and a multi-cell organism.
Wow, science.
Yes.
Basic Instinct.
Like breathing. It's a basic instinct.
Is that the one where you see, what's her name's, Berginder?
I think it's Shannon Stone, and I could be wrong. Sharon Stone, not Shannon.
Sharon. You see Sharon Stone's.
And my answer to that question is I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Encino Man.
Oh, that's
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time. Isn't it crazy how he crawled his way out of obscurity?
Yeah.
Like. All the people who fucking put him in obscurity are like, oh, he's a hero. Like, you fucking put him there, Hollywood. You cocksuckers. Hoffa. That came out.
Hoffa what?
Hoffa. This glue.
Nice.
Like a huff, you're huffing glue.
Yeah, I was saying like Haffa, and you went with Huffa. I like that. All right. Once Upon a Crime, and it's weird because everyone on the poster is.
Robbie's an edgelord.
Yeah, I'm edging right now.
Yikes.
Boris and Natasha, the movie. Were you interested about a Rocky and Bullwinkle movie without Rocky and Bullwinkle?
No.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
This sounds like an edgy reboot.
Moose and Squirrel.
Did you know that the composer of For Elise is a fucking dog?
What?
Yeah, Beethoven. He's a big old mangy mutt.
It's pronounced Beethoven.
That's my
Beethoven.
Beethoven. Yeah.
Yeah. You cook things in it. It's a Beethoven.
My cousin Vinny.
Oh.
Excelente.
My cousin Reginald. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. That's a good movie.
Army of Sharkness.
Nice. Malcolm X, the only version I saw was Malcolm Sex, and it was in poor taste.
Nice. Malcolm 10, I've only seen the first 8.
Very good. Very good. I saw that movie when I was very young.
I've never seen it.
And I said, this is really long, and I'm too young to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's what I said at the time, and everybody was like, wow, that kid's got pretty good self-awareness.
976 Evil 2.
What?
That's a horror movie that came out. It's like a phone number, 976 Evil. But then it's a sequel, so it's 2.
Okay. I guess extension 2.
Yeah. Dr. Giggles.
Dr. Giggles.
Wasn't that the name you went by before they told you to stop being a clown?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of paperwork telling me I cannot do that. You ever see Death Becomes Her?
No.
It's a pretty fucking wacky movie. It's got Bruce Willis, what's her name? Meryl Streep, and somebody else. I think
Nice.
Goldie Hawn.
It's good when there's
maybe.
more than 2 people in a movie.
But there's a lot of wacky shenanigans. Pretty wacky stuff.
Wow. Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Yes, Aladdin, but the Disney one. We've mentioned another Aladdin in another.
That's true.
Yeah, it was not this one. Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, Glenn Coco.
Very good.
Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, Glenn Beck.
Very good.
Struggling
Very
through
good.
these.
Let's get one more.
All right. Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, Glenn Fry.
Oh, incredible. You've done it. He's done it.
His name was Glenn, right? Glenn Fry.
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
Cool World must be about me, baby.
Nice.
It's with Brad Pitt and a bunch of cartoons.
Huh.
Yeah.
Under Siege. More like Under Beach.
Nice. It's like, oh man, I'm stuck under this. Well, this woman gives this guy a blowjob, or a man gives a guy a blowjob. Whatever, it's cool.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Either way, this is awful.
Yeah. Hooah! Scent of a woman.
Did you watch that in health class?
Yeah. Health class? I don't know if it was health
Wait,
class.
was it health? I think it was health.
I don't know. Definitely wasn't health class.
I'm almost positive it was health class.
Maybe you did. I didn't. Best part of that movie is this fucking monologue. But not a snitch!
Yeah. That's good. That's a good movie.
That movie's very good. A little long.
He is it's a little long. It's like hammy as fuck, but like it's good for that. Like,
But not a
he's like,
snitch! We're over here. We're over here. Fuck, this is embarrassing.
and like you read shit like he was always keeping his eyes like out of focus, and he had like vision problems afterwards because he was like so method. Like, just fucking pretend to be blind.
Yeah, just
You
act.
don't have to harm yourself. Fucking Holly weird. Am I right?
You got that right.
I think I'm the first person to say that.
I think you are.
Yeah.
When I was looking for reviews to read at the beginning of the episode, one of them said Hollywood, but then in parentheses wrote, why not Holywood?
For this movie, it would be Holywood, but like bullet holes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Batman Returns, by the way.
Hey, you want to hear something really funny?
Sure.
On my recommended for you page, you know what I have?
What do you have?
That exact same Simpsons episode.
Oh, before we started recording, I said, this is weird.
That was before I forgot we were recording
no,
it.
I'm letting everybody in on the joke. Before we started recording, I was like, yo, in my top picks for you, Google gave me season 3, episode 20, Colonel Homer of The Simpsons. I just thought it was strange that I've never seen a specific episode. And Robbie's got it too. Must be a hell of an episode.
I mean, in fairness, my computer knows that I'm a Simpsons freak.
Right.
So like, I'm like, all right, I can kind of see it because I've gotten stuff before. But like, then when you were like, I was like, ha, that's really funny. And I'm just scrolling through. I was like, Colonel Homer, that's the same fucking episode.
Yeah. Google's weird. It always gives us like movies like I think it gave us this movie Reservoir Dogs for 1991 when it actually came out in 1992.
Yeah, which is a whole lot of bullshit.
Hey Google, get your shit together.
Yeah, Google. And this is why you're a failing company.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll never last. Chick Boxer. It's about boxing little baby chickens. Beep, 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 bam. Beep, 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 bam.
Let's talk about Resi Dogs.
Real quick, there was a movie called Beyond JFK, The Question of Conspiracy. There's also a movie that came out, and you said this exact thing when your new neighbors moved in. It's called There Goes the Neighborhood.
Yeah, my neighbor was you, Robbie.
Oh, man.
I turned it on you.
I guess.
Yeah, I ain't no racist.
That's not what
whatever
I was
you were
implying.
trying to imply. What are you trying to imply then?
You're a racist. So we open up at the diner. Mr. Brown is giving this incredible argument that Madonna's Like a Virgin is about a woman getting fucked by a big dick. We haven't even asked each other, have you seen this before?
I had not.
Okay.
Had you?
Yes. Had you seen this scene before? This is like one of the iconic scenes.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Because as I was watching, I was like, this feels very familiar.
All right. So when you watch it, you're like, Mr. Brown's got a pretty good argument here.
Yeah, I mean, it's sound.
Yeah. Apparently, Madonna said no. It's about love, not dicks. But
Yeah,
what is the difference?
I saw that. Yeah. What is the difference? I'll tell you, Robbie. When you feel something, I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, thank you. I love how he's like, dick, 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 and he goes, how many dicks is that? A lot.
Yeah. As per usual with a Quentin Tarantino movie, the dialogue is just snappy as fuck.
Yeah. Back
just
and
crazy
forth.
snappy. Yeah. And it's like realistic almost
To a fault?
It's like to almost to a fault, but also like it's realistic but also put on. Like it's also got a little bit of extra to make it cinematic. You know, it's good. It's good.
Well, it's very realistic to how these guys would talk in the late 80s or early 90s. But like it's heightened. It's very, very heightened.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
With the slurs that are a fly in this film.
Yes.
Because we get really we get the first one when Mr. Pink is refusing to tip.
Yep.
I ain't even heard of whatever. Say something like that. And it's like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. This is a 1992 Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yep. It sure does. You know what's funny is like that scene in like that you just described in the diner. It ends, they walk to their cars, and then the credits roll. And I was like, that's it? That was pretty good.
That was a fun scene. I didn't realize that was the whole movie. This movie is 7 minutes long.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, we're going backwards. Because then it has the whole thing with...
when he's in the car.
Yeah, your boy Orange he's bleeding out. And Mr. White's got his hand, and then like they get to the warehouse.
Well,
and
I
Mr.
love
Pink
when they're
is arguing.
Yeah.
And then then it goes back to Mr. Pink fleeing the scene, and I was like, "Oh, we're going backwards."
Yeah.
And then it went to another person's story. I think it was Mr. Blonde.
Mr. White was the first one, and then Mr. Blonde.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, never mind. We're just seeing everybody's story play out in a different sequence." I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it now." Like 45 minutes into the movie, I was like, "Oh."
What do you think of Stephen Wright as the DJ? I love this shit.
Yeah, that's great.
This next song is, and I love how he like stutters over certain words, and he like, it's so like, oh, this is so good because he's such a bad DJ.
Yeah.
And especially as someone, you know this, I used to do college radio for a long time. It's there are a lot of bad DJs, just like there are a lot of bad podcasters, and we're two of them.
3 of them.
What?
I got nothing. I just wanted to add to the joke. And I got nothing. I'll be honest.
I was like, who's the third?
It's Anthony.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
he's our tape guy.
Oh, yeah. Anthony. Yeah. Anthony, check the tapes there.
You know what's funny is my wife and I, a lot of time, like if we have an argument, like a jokey kind of argument, I'll be like she'll be like, I never said that. I'm like, Anthony, roller tapes. And she's like, who the fuck is Anthony? Well, it's my tape guy. I got a tape guy. Good stuff. We have fun. We have a good time.
Yeah. I love. First of all, I love the song in the opening credits. I think it's called "Little Green Bag," and he originally wanted money for that.
Oh, Purple Gary.
Yep, that's it. Purple Gary.
Yeah. I bet that was probably expensive though, right?
No, he apparently I heard on, I think it was like a fucking what culture video maybe. Yeah, it's Little Green Bag. Making sure I had the name right. But apparently
that's what they call my scrotum.
Jesus Christ.
It is infected.
But yeah, apparently he heard the Little Green Bag on the radio and was like, I want to use that.
Cool.
Yeah. I love the sound design because it's playing and you hear Orange screaming.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I thought this movie was over, but it's just getting started. That's pretty cool.
I can't believe she killed me, man. Who'd have fucking thought of that?
Yeah. It's funny because that scene at first, you're just like, whatever. It's just whoever this fucking guy is because you don't know him yet. You don't know like what's going on. And then when it shows that he's the undercover cop, that whole scene is completely different.
Right.
Because then he's legitimately like, who'd have fucking thought?
Exactly.
That I'd get shot by some rando.
Yeah.
Like,
because he knew the cops smooth. Because he knew the cops weren't going to shoot him.
Right.
And Keitel singing, "You're going to be okay." Yeah. Harvey Keitel is so fucking good in this.
He's very good. Yeah. Everybody's actually really, really good.
But I could be yelled at by Harvey Keitel for hours.
But like in a sensual way?
Whatever.
I just like it.
If it's just a movie of Harvey Keitel yelling at people, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like how like him and Steve Buscemi, Mr. Pink are playing off each other really well.
Yeah.
And then in comes Mr. Blonde, like this real cool cat. And like immediately I'm like, I fucking hate this guy.
Right.
Like this guy fucking sucks. Fuck you. Like
he's the worst.
I hate like he's always squinting and he's always like his forehead is always like crinkled because he's squinting so hard. Just fucking open your eyes. That's number one. Number two, why you talking so low? He's always like, hey, what's going on?
You're gonna bark, little. You're gonna keep barking, little doggy. You're gonna bite.
Yeah, and he's like, what did you say? I didn't hear you. He's like, I said what I said. I said, yeah, just fucking fuck you. And I can totally see why, like, when they come back, I know I'm jumping around, but this movie jumps around, But like,
oh shit,
yeah, you see what I did. But like, when they come back and Mr. Blonde is dead, and everybody's like, why is he dead? Harvey Keitel's like, yeah, I told you that guy was a rat bastard. Like, he's a fucking psychopath. He should have been like, he was immediately like, good, he's dead, fine.
Yeah,
I'd be the same way because I just don't like that guy.
Well, it also gets confirmed that like in the jewelry store, he just started shooting.
Yeah, because he's a psycho.
And they were all like, what the fuck are you doing?
And he's like, I don't like alarms. I don't like alarms.
If they didn't do what I told them not to do.
Yeah. I don't know. And so anyway, I started blasting. That's it.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. Yeah, I don't like that. Just I'm a squinting. I'm always cool. I don't like that.
You're supposed to not like him, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You're really not supposed to like anybody in this movie.
Yeah, and you don't. And you kind of, I like Mr. White and the undercover cop, Mr. Orange. I like, by the end of the movie, I was like, I like these guys.
They had a nice relationship.
Yeah, for like almost no reason.
Right. That's where this movie could do. It's like, Why? I think Mr. White's just such a trusting dude. Because you see it.
Why? Because
I have
he's a
no
fucking
idea.
criminal.
Yeah,
Like, you would think he wouldn't trust anyone.
He's so loyal to Joe. He's loyal to literally everyone. He's honest to everyone.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, he was just so like
He was a good kid.
willy-nilly. Yeah, he's a good.
Yeah.
You've apparently known him for like days.
Yeah. And like, just because like you guys laughed together.
Yeah, I think
He's
Mr.
like,
White's
"I
just
like
an
to cut him
idiot.
with Jim." I think so. I think he's just like
A kind-hearted moron.
Yeah, and they also they're like, oh, this fucking super sweet guy over here. You know, like, oh, compassion. I don't know. They say something about compassion and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're making fun of him. Like, fucking get over it. So what? He got shot. Yeah, if he dies, he dies. Whatever.
That's
He's
the
like,
business we're in.
We gotta get him to a hospital. Like, no, we're not fucking doing that.
Yeah, Mr. Pink arrives. He says it was a setup. Mr. Brown is dead. We'll get into that later. I think that's a really weak death, Mr. Brown's death. We can just talk about it now.
They said he got shot in the head, right?
Yeah, and then when in that scene when they show him driving and he's already gushing blood from the head.
Yeah,
and he's like driving and talking, and then next thing you know, they're like, "Is he dead?" He's like, "Yeah, he's dead." It's like, wait, was he driving after getting shot in the head?
I guess so. And it didn't take him out right away. Well, and then he was like, "I'm blind." It's like, "No, you just got blood in your eyes." And then they come back to him and he's dead on the steering wheel. Like, oh, okay.
And you didn't see any shots go into I don't know.
Also, I mean, I think I've never been shot. I've never been bleeding out.
You haven't?
Have you?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, but I don't know about you just like taking a nap and then waking up and you're like, I'm still here. Like, is that a thing that happens?
I could see, depending on how you're shot, like I could see, I mean, I don't know for certain.
I mean, he was in a pretty big puddle of blood.
Pile of blood. He was just swimming in blood.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd imagine there's situations where you can do that.
I mean, I just don't. I don't know. I guess I should have saved that for question.
That's all right.
Which is our French segment.
Yes. Bonjour. Reservoir chien.
Nice.
That's French for dog.
Very good.
Yeah.
Would you say it's a reservoir? A reservoir?
A reservoir chien?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, on a test when I took Spanish in high school for cat, I knew it was el gato. And then for dog, I put el woof woof.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, and the teacher read it out loud. She was like, I just wanted everybody to know that this is what Andy fucking wrote on his test.
I once wrote on a test, I don't know and I don't care. And my teacher mailed it to my parents.
It's a pretty rude answer.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
I was 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the angst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a second grader. We're doing a writing assignment. It's supposed to be like a diary entry in the eyes of like point of view. We're doing point of view.
Ooh.
And this kid fucking wrote a Santa. He was like, "Dear Santa, I want this, this, and this. Please and thank you." And I was like, all right, well, good writing because you got, all your capitals, your periods. He even had commas.
That kid had his period?
Like, yeah. The kid's like 18.
What?
Got held back a lot. Yeah. Well, anyway. Reservoir Dogs.
I do think Michael Madsen is a good psychopath, though.
Yeah, I just hate the character.
Yeah.
He's playing it very well.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care what you know, what you don't know.
Yeah, I just like torturing people.
Yeah. Particularly cops.
Yeah. And he fucking cuts that dude's ear off.
Do you like K. Billy Super Sounds of the 70s? It's my favorite. He talks in ASMR. Do you like K. Billy Super Sounds of the 70s? It's my favorite.
Yeah. I like it's like I don't know if it's a oneer, but it's just one long shot where the camera follows him out to his car to get gasoline. And then he walks all the way back in. And the guy's still just like, it's good stuff.
I love the sound design there because he walks out and the music cuts out and it's just silence.
Yeah.
As he walks to the car and you just hear like just the environment. You just hear the roads, you hear the
Yeah.
birds. And then as he walks in, the song has continued and he just picks on right up singing
Yeah.
along.
Stuck in the Middle with You, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Steelers wheel.
See, everybody I know thinks that's Bob Dylan.
Well, they're wrong.
I know. It sounds just like Bob Dylan.
It does. I mean, they say it in the movie, Dylan-esque bubblegum pop tune. Oh, is Stephen Wright in the room with us?
Nope.
Oh.
That was you, Robbie.
I do like that right before Mr. Blonde's going to light that cop on fire, Orange just empties the clip into him. He's like,
blame me.
He's like, I wonder if he was taking a nap before he was just like, I'm just going to act like I'm sleeping. Like, so people just leave me alone for a while.
But that cop who was being tortured.
ACAB for
sure, but also he kept the secret. He fucking knew. So good on you, man. Thanks for taking all that torture for me. And then being killed.
Well, and then the guy was pissed, remember? Because he was like, when Mr. Orange was like, there's cops just around the block or whatever. He's like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah. He's like, I'm mutilated.
I'm deformed. And he goes, fuck you. I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. So
really good stuff. Yeah.
Like, I have to say, Tim Roth's accent is all over the place at times in this movie, though.
Yeah. But he's fucking crushing it.
Oh, he's awesome.
I don't even mind.
But like, especially in the scene in the car, it's like, ooh, his accent is everywhere.
You do catch it. I will say, I mean, like I said, I'm tired, but I did on first watch, I fell asleep during this movie.
You are out of your mind. You're out of your bird.
Well, you know what it is? It's a lot of this movie. And I get like, this is Quentin Tarantino's first film.
Mm-hmm.
And like, as a first film, like a directorial debut, hot fucking fire. Right? Like, no wonder he's like, boom, people like, yo, keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah.
But it's very dialogue heavy for most of it. Most of it is like just people talking in a room, which you could make that argument for most movies.
That's that's like every Tarantino film too.
Yes, but I don't think he like really nailed it yet. Because some of this movie, I'm like, what can we get somewhere? Can we do something?
This movie also had no budget.
Yes, it does. That's one of my trivia questions.
Oh shit.
Stay tuned for a segment we call Trivia.
Act Trivia.
Yep, we do. Well, you do call it Act Trivia.
I do. Because
Yeah,
I like
keeps
to
us
shit
regular
while we do it.
Yep, Robbie always records on the turlet.
Yep. That's why it's such an amazing echo in here.
Yep. Plop, plop, plop.
God.
Yeah.
I love that when Mr. Orange's recruitment, when he's an undercover cop, and they're in the bar and he's talking to Mr. White, Joe, and Eddie for the first time, people are dancing to Steppenwolf's Magic Carpet Ride in the background.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird. I know it's the late 80s or early 90s, but that's weird.
Yeah.
And then I love that in the story he's telling, the cop tells a full story and the cop is a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Also, when Mr. Orange is talking to the guy in the diner.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how they're gonna go, like he's going undercover and all this. Then he's like, you got to rehearse this script. And this shit's like 4 pages. He's like, you got to do it, man. This is how it is. The guy he's talking to, I don't know what he's wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Or why he's wearing it. He's got a vest on with no shirt. He's got like a headband. And I was like, is he also playing a part? Like, is he like...
He's got to be undercover also in some capacity.
Yeah, somewhere else?
Yeah. Because you know what?
What the fuck are you wearing?
You know why it's probably easier for him to dress like that? Because if Mr. Orange gets seen out with a guy in like, hey, why is he at a diner with a cop? But like, if he's at a diner with that guy, they just go, okay.
Yeah.
Like the guy's
doing some drug deal or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I like how just because of the way he looks, you assumed he was a drug dealer, but that's good.
I didn't assume anything, Robbie. I already told you that he was also a cop, Robbie. Don't you put that on me, Robbie.
Okay. Oklahoma.
Very good. um, I like how he has to make up like he does the story, and as he's
Yeah.
telling it, he's picturing it in his mind. That was just like that was one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like
well
that.
done.
Yeah.
I think how he says that Joe looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and the guy's like, who's that invisible bitch?
Yeah.
Like, that's Sue Storm.
Yeah, the invisible bitch. What did he call the other person? He calls
Flame On.
yeah, either Flame On and the invisible bitch.
Yeah.
That shit's so good. We're in this car. What do you think of this car scene when the four of them are driving after they pick up
Mr. Orange?
Yeah, they pick up Mr. Orange, and we get a few more N bombs for no reason. It's like,
yeah, I thought like all of the N bombs were for no reason. Like all of them.
I was like, I feel like this is trying to just portray that these are not likable dudes.
I'm not sure because like it's Quentin Tarantino. I feel like every single movie he's got, they're throwing the N bomb.
Yeah, but this is the only movie where it just seems so out of left field.
Yeah.
Where they're like more using it as an insult than anything. I mean, it's an insult in every one of the movies, but there's just 4 white guys in the early 90s or 5 white guys just throwing it around.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, these guys sound like you whenever someone mentions Kamala Harris.
That's fucking slander, Robbie. Straight up fucking slander.
You know what the worst part about that joke is?
What is
I fucking wrote it down, so I remembered it. I had it. I wrote it. I was like, "That's really good."
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's untrue. I want everyone to know.
I want to stress it's untrue. It's untrue. Now, I do like that they show that these guys are total pieces of shit, just irredeemable pieces of garbage.
They're like low-level pieces of shit criminals.
Yeah.
And or they're high level. I don't know. I mean, if the cops are going undercover, it must be some big shit.
What's the pay? He goes, juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy. It's like, okay, I need some numbers, my guy.
Yeah.
I need some real numbers here.
Am I gonna get paid in juice or what?
Juicy juice. I hope it's fruit punch. Why don't you go?
Baby.
Why don't you just get out?
Yeah, I don't think this is for you, buddy.
I shouldn't have hired a fucking toddler.
Yeah.
I do like that they talk about Pam Grier because Quentin Tarantino was always a big fan of Pam Grier, and she was later in Jackie Brown.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is a great movie.
Yes, it is.
Jackie Brown is hot fire.
Yes, it is. What would you give this movie out of 10?
8.5.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
I don't know. I think I'd go like a 7.
Okay.
I don't know. Didn't really blow any hot air up my skirt.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. What'd you think of the planning scene when they're sitting there planning everything? You know, why do I gotta be Mr. Pink? I know that line is problematic.
I don't know. Is it?
What, Joe's response to why do I gotta be Mr. Pink?
Oh yeah, he drops the F-bomb, doesn't he?
Yeah. I know it's problematic, but that shit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Pops me every time. Like, you want to use, I know you can't use that slur. You shouldn't use that slur, but in the early 90s, that's how you can use that as a joke because that shit had me dying.
Yeah. And I mean, it's funny, but at that point, I know this movie is short. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Which is nice.
It is nice. But at that point in the movie, I was like, we wrap this up.
Oh, see, I love that scene when he goes, yeah, why don't we pick our own names? He goes, no. Tried it once, doesn't work. Yeah, 4 guys over, and who's gonna be Mr. Black?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do I gotta be Mr. Brown? Isn't that close to Mr. Shit?
Yeah, like shut up, Quentin Tarantino, fucking little rat. Like, I don't know. It's something about this movie. Like when it's good, it's great, and when it's just there, I'm like, I'm bored. I was bored for like, I would say a third of this movie. I was bored.
Okay.
And I know that that's blasphemy.
No, it's an opinion.
I mean, it's not like
listen, you're not being one of those fucking babies who are like, it's too violent.
No, 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 no. I mean, it is violent, but it's not like I don't know. I've seen worse shit.
Yeah.
And violence, I think violence can be good in movies. Like it really sells. It can sell something, you know.
I want
Not like
violence in movies because they're supposed to be a fantasy world.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if like in a movie like The Notebook, I don't like if there was a random scene where there was like some grotesque violence. I'd be like, what
Rachel
the
McAdams
fuck?
just fucking whips a sheep
Oh,
because it was going.
yeah, that's pretty good. But like in this, yeah, and especially Tarantino, you're expecting it.
Yeah.
But like, and this is also around that era where like blood in movies was like almost orange.
Right.
It's like there's like a like late 80s, early 90s where blood was like really bright for some reason. I don't know what they were doing with the fake blood back then. But now it's like a deep red, which is like a little more disturbing, you know?
Yeah. But there's a lot less of it in movies and stuff.
Yeah, but like Django Unchained, like
Yeah,
the
well, it's
blood in that was
Tarantino,
like
yeah.
a deep red and it was like thick.
That looks real.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, there it is. But like a lot of Tarantino movies, it's so dialogue heavy, but it's like in this one, I think it's to a fault at some points, like especially when Mr. Blonde comes in, like not when he comes in, but when we get his backstory, like he gets out of jail, he goes to see the
Yeah.
family, and they wrestle for a little bit, and then they just talk. They like shoot the shit for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. I really don't fucking care about any of this. Really, that whole scene was just to establish that he did 4 years in prison for them.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Cool. And then by the time we get to like scenes where they're in the car and they're just talking about the actress here to Pam Grier, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, where is this moving the plot?
Ooh, we're using that word a lot, guys.
Yeah. Like that's not even the thing that bothered me.
I know.
I understand it's 1992, it's Quentin Tarantino, but like it's just at some point I'm like we're kind of wasting time here.
Right.
Like and I get he's known for the dialogue and the hyper realism with an edge in the dialogue. Cool. He's flexing. Cool. Wrap it up. Especially because the ending is very good.
Yeah.
And like there's a big payoff there. Like I like how I mean, what are the odds that everybody shoots each other and hits? Like nobody missed.
Well, that's the thing. I think Joe misses Mr. Orange.
Yeah, maybe. Because you would think he just dropped dead right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like at the end of the planning scene when Joe goes, let's go to Wake.
Yeah. Let's go to Wake. Yeah. That guy's just like a fucking caricature. He's like, hey, I don't like the way you fucking.
I'm into it though. Yeah. I'm so into
like
it.
A didgeridoo. It's good. It's a good movie. It's just like he's done way better movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
From here on out,
I love
especially his next movie was fucking
yeah.
It was Pulp Fiction, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Pulpy fix.
Nice.
I need my pulpy fix.
Oh, orange juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like pulp in your orange juice?
I don't like orange juice. Period.
All right. Well, back at the warehouse, I do love when Nice Guy Eddie comes back and he's like, he was gonna kill the cop. He was gonna burn the whole place. And he goes, oh, this cop.
Yeah, he's like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think that guy's great in it. I forget his name.
Chris Penn.
Chris Penn. Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Sean's brother.
Is that Sean Penn's brother?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's why he doesn't say anything during the opening scene when they're talking about Madonna, because
Sean
Penn.
Yeah.
No, they were married. Sean Penn and Madonna.
Oh, they were married at that point.
But she was his ex sister-in-law. He was like,
okay.
I feel like it's in bad taste.
Yeah. He's also in Corky Romano.
Yes.
Which is a terribly underrated movie. Where he plays
some rum raisin.
Yeah. And he's like a closeted mob guy or something. He's like, he's gay. And he's like, oh, I'm not, Pop. I love boobies. I just love that line. But Yeah, he's excellent in this. Again, all the performances are really, really good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't really understand why Mr. White is willing to like lay down his life for Mr. Orange.
Yeah,
Like
that doesn't make any sense.
he's betting everything on it.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
think it's
can,
more like man, he's gonna kill a young man.
yeah, but like at the same time, this dude's dying anyway.
You haven't done anything yet to help him
Yeah, you've just been talking about it. But
because he
like,
still has that faith in Joe. He's like, Joe's gonna help him out.
yeah, but he's like he's I forgot. I had a brain flatulence.
Oh no. Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. Oh yeah. Like if I were him, sorry.
Yeah.
If I were him, I would just like as soon as I heard Mr. Orange's cover story, he was like he was gonna burn the whole place down and make off with the diamonds. And he was like, oh really? This guy who served 4 years in jail for my family, he was gonna make off with the diamonds? I don't fucking think so. If I were Mr. White, I'd be like, oh shit, that's the cop. All right, we got him. But he's like, just for some reason, he's like, no, I won't let you do it. He's a good kid.
I think he's only like that because Mr. Blonde was such a psychopath that he was like, no, it makes sense. He's like, I'm going my instinct because that guy's been a psycho this whole time.
Yeah.
And he was like, bah, 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 he's crazy. I'm not. He's a good guy. Yeah. I was like, well, then who else could it be?
Yeah.
By that point, when did you realize that Orange was the cop?
When he said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I think that's the first time I realized it too.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm a copy.
Yeah. I like how after the shoot, like the Mexican standoff, Mr. Pink is like, guys, like the only one with like reason in that moment. Yeah. He's like, guys, though we're supposed to be professionals over here. And then like everybody kills each other. He runs out. And
I'm
Mr.
pretty
White
sure
goes to...
he shoots Joe. Or he shoots Nice Guy Eddie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because who would have shot Nice Guy Eddie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's Mr. Pink shoots Nice Guy Eddie. It's like, that's the only way out of here. And then he's caught by the cops right after that. Yeah,
I gotta watch just like that last scene again, just to see like who's firing what.
Because I'm pretty sure he shoots. Because no, I can't think of anyone else who would have shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then he was like hiding under the stairwell or whatever it was.
Yeah, but he's right there.
Yeah.
You know, when he has a gun, they show him with a gun when he's getting up.
That's true. Well, then Mr. White goes to comfort Mr. Orange.
We're gonna do some time, pal.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm a cop. I'm sorry. I'm a cop. Yeah. And he's like, fuck.
He's wailing there.
Yeah.
He's like,
so does he shoot and kill Mr. Orange?
I think so. Yeah. I think he shoots him right in the fucking head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he's taken out right after that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
He's like, because he really had no choice. He's like, I'm going to kill him now.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
I don't know. It was an ostrich or something.
Is that the sound an ostrich makes?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like you're not an ostrich wrangler.
You know, you tell someone something in confidence.
That's not an insult. That's a pretty cool job if you wrangled ostriches.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And the eggs are huge.
Let's show you some huge eggs, baby.
All right.
It's these big ostrich eggs I have.
Wow, look at that.
Didn't I tell you they were big?
Oh, shit. Well, you got any questions?
Oh,
anything else to say about Resi Piggies?
Resi Piggies.
Yeah.
Reservoir Hogs.
Nice.
I really like this movie. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I think
I
it's all
also
right.
just like violence.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it's really not that much.
No, but I liked
Yeah.
it. You got anything else to say?
I think this movie's all right.
Nice.
Nice.
Questions.
When do you think Quentin Tarantino's nose and chin are gonna meet?
Ah,
The guy's got a real crescent face. You know?
yeah. I watched you sitting there going, how do I say this?
Yeah.
Because I know what you wanted to say. And you're like, I can't.
It's just like at some point
Yeah.
they're
I can't.
gonna I don't know. Scotty's just a weird looking guy.
Questions.
Why does everyone in this movie call a bathroom a commode?
Do they?
Yeah, at least two people do it.
I didn't catch that.
Mr. Pink and the guy who's training Mr. Orange. So Mr. Pink says, where's the commode in this place? I got to take a squirt.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then when they're training, he goes like, yeah, so you're in this commode. It's and he's using all these words because he goes, it's an anecdote. He goes, the fuck is that? It's a funny story you were involved in, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
But yeah, two different people who are never in a scene together call it a commode. Komodo Joe.
Nice.
Questions.
What year does this movie take place?
I just assumed it was the present day then, like early
Yeah.
90s.
But like, look at all the cars. You know, they're like very 70s.
I think those are just cheap cars. That was actually Michael Madsen's car that he had. Because again,
Okay.
low budget. I think those are just actual cars that they
Yeah.
can get their hands on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Questions.
How many jobs is Joe running right now? Because he says, Mr. Purple's on another job.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why it's a question.
Questions.
Do you think it's really worth it, you know, considering how many people died to get Joe? You know,
No.
like for the cops.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's almost never worth it for the cops to go after someone like that.
Yeah. Do you have any trivia?
Oh, I got trivia.
Let's hear it, baby.
I got 7 trivia.
I've got 4.
One of them I know you took out, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
How dare you?
In the opening scene, Mr. Brown, or Tarantino, says Madonna's pussy should be like what by now? Bazooka Joe, Big League Chew, Bubble Yum, Pink Silly Putty.
Big League Chew?
It's Bubble Yum.
Bubble Yum.
Yeah.
Wow. Who did Mr. Orange have a poster of in his apartment? Was it The Thing, The Silver Surfer, Sue Storm, or Johnny Storm?
Okay, so he has 2 posters in his apartment.
Yes.
All right, one of them is the Silver Surfer,
Yes.
and I'll ask my next question later, and I'll save the second person for later on.
I actually could not see that one.
I could, because I have eyes.
I have eyes, but I guess I need a new prescription because I had trouble making it out.
I got a brand new TV.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a nice TV. So let me just delete the Silver Surfer. In 1 minute, according to Mr. Pink, how many blue boys were at the heist? 16, 17, 18, or 19?
17.
It is 17, yes.
Oh, I've done it.
Excellent.
How long?
Excellent.
Very good. How long did it take to film this movie? 32 days, 35 days, 2 months, or a mere 12 days?
We're going to go with the meerkat one. 12 days.
Yeah, that is incorrect. It was 35 days.
My word. I know you're going to get this because you've mentioned it twice already. How many years did Vic Vega do in prison?
4.
Yeah.
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 Alt-right nutbag, but also pretty good actor, James Woods, was offered the role of which...
nutbag.
Yeah, of which character? Was it Mr. Orange, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, or Mr. Pink?
Mr. White.
Mr. Pink.
F word, C word, L word, U word.
Robber.
Great robber.
Oh, wait, you go. Sorry.
What number caller would win tickets to the Monster Truck Show? 10th, 11th, 12th, or 13th?
That's a trivia question.
Yes,
Holy
it is.
shit. Let's go 13.
It's the 12th.
Ah, shit. In my tushy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right. What was the budget for this film? Was it $80,000, $200,000, $1.5 million, or $3 million?
I'm gonna go with 1.5.
That is correct.
Yeah, because originally it was gonna be like 30,000, and then Harvey Keitel was like, "I'll produce this movie."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
saved it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Deal.
Yeah, sick.
How long was the cop that was Mr. Blonde's hostage on the force for before the events of the movie? 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, or 8 months?
8 months.
Yeah, don't tell me shit.
Yeah.
But they do.
They did.
I have
Yeah.
2 more questions.
All right, let's hear 'em.
All right. As we discussed earlier, there are 2 posters on Mr. Orange's wall. One is the Silver Surfer. The other is the Kamikaze Cowboy, Kid Cult, the Two Gun Kid, or X-Men.
The Kamikaze Boys.
It is. It's the Kamikaze Cowboy. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And this last one, I don't have any choices, so you just need to say it, okay?
Okay.
All right. According to Joe, why is Steve Buscemi Mr. Pink?
I'd rather not say.
Well, then you're wrong.
Robbie. I got one on the fly.
Okay.
Catch him. My trivia question's on him. But which actor refused to read for their role?
Tim Roth.
Yes. Okay. He had them go out drinking first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which role was Quentin Tarantino determined to play, but it was stolen away by a great audition?
Mr. Blonde.
It was Mr. Pink.
Really?
Yeah, Tarantino wanted to play Mr. Pink, and then Steve Buscemi was like, "I want to read for this," and he was like, "You'll have to blow me away with the audition." Apparently, he didn't go in with roles chosen. He just let them read for any role they wanted to.
Wow. Whenever I see an interview with Quentin Tarantino, I like something about him. I'm just like, this guy really just fucking loves the smell of his own farts.
Well, it's a feet
Yeah.
thing.
I guess. I don't know. I don't see the connection, but
If he likes the smell of farts,
I don't know. He's like, I don't know. It's always just.
it was a smell joke.
I mean, he's earned it.
Yeah.
He's earned it. But like, I don't know. Something about it. I'm just like, get over yourself.
Yeah, get
But,
over yourself.
You're a legend.
He's also going to retire after his next movie, he said. So.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I have no reason not to believe him.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It's not like he churns out movie after movie.
That's true. It's like every 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I have a song.
What?
Yeah, I have a song.
That's new.
We've done it every week.
Oh shit, Robbie.
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right,
fucking
yeah, I got a
cool.
song too. Now that you mention it, I think I also have one.
It's weird that you had forgotten. If I'm gonna be honest,
I
It's a
got
little
I got
weird.
hit in the head really hard.
That's a shame. I don't have a pick. This is like the fourth or third straight week. I don't have a pick. And
Oh, I got 3 picks right here. I'm gonna flip all 3.
all right. Hold on. Heads, tails, tails.
Okay, here we go. I'm flipping one.
Just flip one, and I'm gonna go heads.
Okay, heads it is, baby boy.
Breads at biz. I'll go first
Okay.
because I have a song.
Yeah. Yo,
Yep.
that is established.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. And this song is called Professionals.
Do you feel alright, Mr. White? Are things askew, Mr. Blue? What do you think, Mr. Pink? Are we ready? The nice guy Eddie. Are we down, Mr. Brown? Are we fond of Mr. Blonde? Let's go. Walk to the store and you act real tough. If they give you a cuff, you just call their bluff. Pop 'em in the nose with the butt of your gun. So much blood, they'll all be stunned. If the man in charge starts giving you shit, well, this is how you'll handle it. Just cut off his pinky finger. You know that's a pain that'll surely linger. We got a job to do, and if we wanna be successful, let's be goddamn professionals. No Christian names, no hometowns. If you don't wanna go to jail, don't fool around. Do as I say. You'll take these names. If you don't wanna go to prison, stop playing games. You wanna do it right, better learn the script. Learn your lines, let's go over it. Never give the go at less 100%. We all gotta work just to pay the rent. Maybe it'll be some bullshit job, working on the docks like a normal slob. He was loyal and he did time. After all of this, you think you take what's mine? You all better keep your head, because if we wanna be successful, we gotta be goddamn professionals. No Christian names, no hometowns. If you don't wanna go to jail, don't fool around. Do as I say. You'll take these names. If you don't wanna go to prison, stop playing games. I'm fucking dying here. I'm fucking dying.
That was my song called Professionals. Professionals.
I like the smoothness.
Thanks. Yeah, I found a
No?
bebop organ setting on my keyboard, and I was like, I'm gonna play with that.
Well, you know what they say, bebop, balloon, bop, bada, bop, bamboo, or something like that, right?
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop organ.
Very, very good.
Yeah, so is yours. Wow, look
When
at
it,
us.
you know.
I don't. Is that the Cowboy Bebop theme song?
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop as an anime, it's very good, but I think it's the best opening, like song or just opening in general. If anything, after this, YouTube just the opening of Cowboy Bebop is fucking. The music and the visuals are excellent. Just the opening.
How about this? You never tell me what to do.
I tried to play it straight, but that was very funny. That was very funny.
I'll check it out. I never watched it. I really have nothing much to say about my song. I think it's pretty straightforward. I was playing around with the smoothest. I honestly, I just did the intro for way too long, where I just played on that E, and I was like, I'm just gonna list all the characters.
I mean, it's cool.
It's like,
It's very like impromptu jazzy kind of stuff. But yeah.
That's what I was kind of going for. But yeah, that's my song, Professionals. I found a bebop organ and I was like, this is fun.
Oh, bebop, baloo bop, yeah, et cetera,
Yeah,
et cetera.
yeah.
Um,
Bebop,
I like it.
bop, poop in my. I'm done. All right, what's it? So why don't you tell us about your song?
All right, my song is called "I'm a Cop."
I'm a cop.
I'm a cop. But it's about Mr. Anaranjado.
I have a sense that the song "I'm a Cop" is just a white guy using the N-word over and over again.
Ooh, let me re-record this real quick.
Uh-oh, it is.
Nah, it's all right. It's a little slow to start, but bear with it. It picks up, and yep, bear. Robbie became a bear because he's bearing with it. He's very clever, this man.
Yeah, because it's a song featuring a bear.
Yep, bear on vocals.
Oh my god!
I was horribly mauled during the recording.
Horribly Darth mauled.
Okay,
that means you got cut in half and thrown down a shaft.
Yeah, and then I came back and I got cool robot legs,
Spidey legs.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Okay, it's called "I'm a Cop." So yeah, it's my song. It's called "I'm a Cop." I'm a cop.
And legally, you had to tell us if we asked.
That's true. That's true. It's not true. Yeah, found out the hard way. You ever see the show Dateline?
Uh-oh.
I did it to myself this time, Robbie.
Why don't you take a seat?
Okay, I don't see where this is going. So yeah, it's about Mr. Anaranjado, which is orange in Spanish. I'm pretty cultured.
Very good.
He is sorry.
For what?
You know, that's like his dying words. He's like, I'm a cop. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I done goofed.
Yeah. And he's like in his last moments, he's apologizing.
Right.
Like he didn't really actually do anything wrong. Just doing his job, really. But like in his last moments, he's just like he feels bad for Mr. White. He's like, hey man, I'm sorry. I really dicked you over on this one.
My bad.
Yeah, and I like that about it. I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah.
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 Now this is podcasting.
No, I like that a lot though.
Thank
I
you.
like the riff in
appreciate
that.
You'll doy.
Yeah.
You know.
I had a feeling when you were like, it picks up. I was like, and you started playing it, I was like, I know exactly where this is going.
Heck yeah, brother.
And I was wrong because there was no aggressive trap music.
Well, yes, you were very wrong. When have I ever done anything like that, Robbie?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to at some point try something out of my because I feel like I'm always doing some sort of a rock and roll.
Cock and call.
You know, but like I can't rap.
Yes, you can.
I'm not even gonna
Why not? I've done it.
entertain it. I know, but like you have you can say words fast. I can't.
You're like, I know, but you're an idiot.
No, Get Shrek'd is a fucking classic.
Like classic.
But like a classic. You remember when we played a show? We opened for an Iron Maiden cover band.
I know exactly where this is going.
All right. And during the Iron Maiden cover band set, it was like they played like 2 or 3 songs. And like, mind you, if you're not an Iron Maiden fan, Iron Maiden has 0 love songs.
Now,
0.
I have a question for you. Do you remember the special thing about this Iron Maiden cover band?
I believe the singer was sick, and
Right.
they had a filler who was a guy in a Judas Priest cover band.
Because you said,
So-
this guy sounds like Rob Halford.
Yeah. And like it was interesting, honestly. They sounded great. But during the set, this guy gets on stage, a friend of the band, I'm assuming. And he was like, I'm not good at romantic stuff, but fuck it. Will you marry me, Susie? And he like fucking tosses a ring box into the audience where she presumably caught it. And she's like, oh my God, yes. And they're like, oh yeah, all right. Everybody claps. And then they're like, all right, here's 2 minutes to midnight. What the fuck?
Do you remember what they played as this couple danced in the middle of this dive bar?
No.
They played Journey's Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And that was the trashiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, man. That's exactly what he said. Yeah. we were driving back and Robbie was on the phone with somebody and he was like, yo, you missed the trashiest. It was legitimately one of the trashiest things any of us has ever witnessed.
They've got to be divorced by now.
Either that or they're like 8 kids deep.
Oh boy.
You know?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to each their own. I hope
I hope everyone's happy except for you. And you know who
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, it's one specific listener.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
Kelp.
what we got going on next week there, Robanzo Beans?
Next week, we're doing Rocky. Dum dum.
And Bullwinkle?
Yep, that's it. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, we're doing Rocky.
That's a good movie. You ever seen it?
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, at the end, let me just tell you what happens.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
There's a boxing match.
I'm not watching a sports movie.
What did you think it was, Robbie?
I thought it was a movie about rocks.
Well, where can they find us on the socials?
Check out Instagram at @the_Royds. Check out Twitter and YouTube at TheRoydsBand and TikTok at TheRoyds. Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com. Andy, where can they find our music?
I'll tell you. So you go to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, wherever you get your music, wherever you're listening to this podcast, and you can find all of our music. Well, not all of it. I mean,
if you see us walking down the street, you can just ask us to sing one of our songs to you.
Yeah, and I'll go la 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 la, and you'll be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" But yeah, we got 2 albums on there. That's cool. And then you go to Bandcamp.
That is cool.
Yeah, isn't it? And that's ROYDS. But you should know that since you're listening to this podcast and it's in the name. So get your head out of your ass.
Yeah.
But you find our podcast songs at TheRoyds.bandcamp.com. Again, that's ROYDS. And you got fucking well over 80 songs on there at this point.
Well over 80 songs.
Very good.
You can barely understand them because they're accent.
Yeah, it's so thick. It's so thick.
Yeah, it is, baby.
But I'm assuming they're polite. It's hard to tell, you know. Yeah, we got a bunch of songs. What episode is this? Like 45 or something?
Something like that.
That's 1,000 songs.
Yep. Andy's not a math teacher.
Here's the thing, Robbie.
It's that damn Common Core.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's this new math. That's what all the parents say. What's this new math?
It's division, Carol.
For the love of God. The new math is weird.
I'm not surprised.
And you know what a lot of it is? A lot of it is like, give them like 5 different ways to do it and then let them pick.
Oh, I hate it.
What you've done is confuse them.
Yeah.
Because they're brand new to this world. They don't really know how to make decisions like that. So maybe narrow it down for them.
Yeah. Well, sucks to be them.
I'm here.
Oh, boy.
All right, well, what's that? What
do you have anything else to say?
I will say this.
Uh-oh.
I've enjoyed our time on this podcast.
Me too. Uh-oh. Oh, me too. Okay, well.
You have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right.
No, this is a lot of fun. Send us an email. Send us a tweet. What do we get wrong on trivia? Probably nothing.
5-star review.
5-star review.
Tell your friends.
Absolutely.
Blow us a kiss from wherever you are.
Yeah, we'll feel them. Ooh, I'm getting them now. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God! Somebody blew us a blow.
I gotta go.
Oh my gosh!
All right. Bye, everybody.
Have a pleasant day. Robbie King.